I'm gonna want to say this. I thank you all for looking at my videos for real. I thank you all for subscribing to my channel. I thank you all for liking the videos and commenting. Even though, I know like some of you all are like, yo, Langston, I be asking you questions and you never get back to me and blah, blah, blah. You just gotta understand, man. I'm bombarded with questions for real. Whether it's from this channel, my first channel, DMs, emails. Yo, it's not just you that's asking me questions. It's so many other people. You understand? And it's not like I'm just talking about Charlotte. There's people asking me about some of everything. And I'm trying my best to answer each and everyone's question. You understand? Just bear with me. All right? But overall, yo, you are appreciated. Thank you. Let's begin. This is funny. So, a lot of people, I think personally, it's my opinion. I may be dead ass wrong for real, but I just think that when people say certain things, they be low key hating for real. A lot of people, when you talk about Charlotte, a lot of people will be like, yo, that's not a major city. It's not a big city. It's not this, that, and so forth. It's like, okay, I'm talking about a city and, I'm happy that I live there and I'm, trying to let you all know just how proud, I'm not saying specifically me, but just people in general that live in Charlotte, was born and raised or whatever, just how proud I am about the city and its growth. And your reply to that is, oh, it ain't this, it ain't that, blah, 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 blah. And it's crazy to me. Let me explain something to you. First of all, yeah, Charlotte is not a major hub. It just depends on what you're talking about. Like, it's not a major hub for, if you're in the music industry, you understand? If you're in, the movie industry, it's not. But if you're into banking, it's number 2. Number 1 is New York. Number 2 is not Atlanta, not Miami, not Los Angeles, not Chicago. It's Charlotte. So it just depends on what in specific that you're talking about. Other than that, Charlotte, we have international flights. It's a bunch of things that Charlotte has that you can actually say that it's somewhat of a major city. But for the most part, people will say Charlotte is small, and it's not. It's not. It is not at all. Matter of fact, to be real with you, I hate how Charlotte is. I really do. And the reason why I say I hate how Charlotte is because it's so spread out. It really is. Like, how can I explain this? Because I don't really want to tell you all where the hell I live at. Because some of y'all, man, I swear, that's my word. I got to watch out for you all. A2 Brute type shit. You know what I'm saying? For those that haven't read Julius Caesar, the play. You know what I'm saying? It's Julius Caesar turned around as he was getting stabbed in the back from Brutus, which was his best friend. And this is where the famous saying, Et tu, Brute, came from. You too? Brutus, you stabbed me in the back. So I'm not going to tell you all actually where I live at. You understand? But like, for me to get to my house coming off of 485 or 77, right? I stay in the Still Creek area. Everybody knows that. I mean, shit, there's shitloads of videos about that. Can't hide that shit. It's still, once I get off of the 485, no matter where I'm coming from, whether it's Highway 485 or whether it's 77, it's actually, if I'm coming from Uptown, it's actually three or four different ways to get to my house from Uptown. And I'm telling you, once I get into Still Creek, it's still gonna take me another 10 to 12 minutes to get home. Because that's just how Charlotte is. And we're talking about just the Still Creek area. Let's say this. Let's say if you live in the university area, right? Me and you cool. Let's look at it like this. I just met you. I'm saying you a female. I just met you. You want to kick it with me. We cool. We friends and all the rest of that stuff, right? And you say, yo, come by the crib. And I say, and I ask you where you live at, and you say the university area, I'm gonna be like, hell no, I ain't coming. I'm just not. I mean, I'm not driving that far. I'm just not gonna do it. Now, if you were like, let's say for example, living in Ballantyne, maybe we could be friends then. But that's still too far for me because I got to get on 485 from Still Creek, and it just depends on how far into Ballantyne you are. That's the point that I'm making. That's the point that I'm making. Yeah, true indeed. Charlotte is small compared to New York City. New York City, the 5 boroughs, yes, it's small. True indeed, Charlotte is small when you're looking at Metro Atlanta. But Atlanta by itself, man, Charlotte is double the size of Atlanta. Straight up. If you compare Queens, New York to Charlotte, we just about the same size as Queens. If not, probably a little bigger. And that's what I had to realize when I got here, because it's crazy. Like when you get here, you're always focused on the uptown area, and you're like, okay, it's uptown. Then you have some, a lot of people don't know the different areas and parts and stuff like that. So you just look at it and you're like, okay, it's uptown right here, Concord, mall, the outlet right there. And then you drive down 77, and then, you got Carowinds right there. And that's about it. That's pretty much all you all know. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that visit here. You know what I'm saying? You drive down 77, and then, it's like, okay, you got Carowinds over there. And, it's, I guess, like when you get off these exits, that's still Charlotte. No. Charlotte is big as shit. And I'm telling you, there's certain parts of Charlotte, everybody that's from Charlotte, or that's born and raised here, or that live here and have drove around the city. You got to drive around the city to know this. For those that know, they know this. There's some parts of Charlotte I haven't even been in years. And I bet you in the comment section, look in the comment section of this video, you're going to see people with emojis like this. Meaning amen. He's preaching. Preach. There's certain parts of Charlotte that I haven't been to in years. Because when you're on your side of town, it's no need to go on the other side of town. The only reason why I go to Uptown is because, that's where the gym is at. I can actually go to, they have so many YMCAs around here till it's ridiculous. I could go to the one in South Park. They have 2 in Ballantyne. They have one in Still Creek. It's really, really small. They call it Express Gym. Excuse me. They have one off of West Boulevard. They have one. They actually got 3 in Uptown. They have the Dow. They have Childress Klein, which is on the 3rd floor of the Wells Fargo building, dead in Uptown. And then they have one right across the street from what is it? What's that place called? Johnson Wales University, Culinary School. So I could go to like a couple of different YMCAs, but the one that I go to is like better than all of the ones that I mentioned and haven't mentioned. You understand? So the only reason why I actually go uptown is because that's where the YMCA is at, the one that I go to. Other than that, there's no reason for me to leave Still Creek. None whatsoever. If I need to go shopping, grocery shopping or whatever have you, I can go to Rivergate up here. You understand? I can go to Breadwick. They got the Premier Outlet Mall over there. You know what I'm saying? Or I can go to Whitehall. And all 3 of those places that I mentioned, Rivergate, Whitehall, Breadwick, all 3 of them have grocery stores. Matter of fact, Rivergate has a Publix and a Harris Teeter. And Whitehall does too. There's no need for you. So for those that are moving here, if you're like, well, damn, I know about the South. Well, at least you think you know about the South. You know what I'm saying? I know about the South, and it's widespread. Now it's widespread to the extent where, it may take me 45 minutes to get to the grocery store. No, it's not like that. It's not like that. Wherever you're at in Charlotte, they have everything there for you. For real. South Park, same thing. There's no need for you to leave out of the area. Oh, I'll put that. I take it back. I take it back. To be factual, I go to Whole Foods. I go to Whole Foods and Earth Fare, and that's outside of where I live at. There used to be a Earth Fare. Earth Fare is just like Whole Foods for those that don't know. There used to be an Earth Fare right on the corner of what is it? South Tryon, intersection of South Tryon and Still Creek Road. I used to go to that one, but they shut it down. Matter of fact, they pulled the okie doke and they shut all of the Earth Fairs down, and then they reopened them back up like a couple months later after they shut them down. And the only one that hasn't opened, you know what I'm saying, is the Still Creek one. So I have to go to the Earth Fair in Ballantyne or the Earth Fair in TGK, South Carolina, which is right down the street. And then the Whole Foods, either I gotta go to Waverly, which is Waverly is Ballantyne, but I guess it's so much new shit out in that area. You know what I'm saying? To the point where they've named it Waverly. I guess that's the name of the area. It's like Waverly. You don't say you stay in Ballantyne, you say you stay in Waverly. And if you live in Waverly, there's no reason for you to leave out of that area. If you live in South Park, there's no reason for you to leave out of that area. Yo, damn man, I hate saying this shit. I hate talking about black communities in a negative way. But it's just the truth. If you live in a black neighborhood, that's something different. You know, you may experience food deserts and shit like that where you may have to drive, you know what I'm saying, a mile or two or whatever, a couple miles or whatever to get to a grocery store where they have fresh produce. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I mean, come on, man. This is 2022. You know, they're definitely going to have a Walmart right up the street from wherever you at. If you're in a black neighborhood, that's definite. You're going to definitely have a Walmart. So if you trust Walmart, I'm just being real with you. If you trust Walmart's produce and shit, fresh produce and shit like that and all of that, then so be it. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, it's just some foul shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to talk about this. It's just fucking disappointing how black people are treated. You know what I'm saying? Like when you go to Walmart, and I'm not trying to get off the subject or whatever, when you go to Walmart off of Wilkinson Boulevard, that shit is horrible, man. They got the fucking, I'm just being real. For those that have been to Wilkinson Boulevard Walmart, y'all know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. They got the fucking soap and all of the deodorant locked up. Like if you trying to get degree, like some deodorant, you gotta get one of the the people that work there, like, yo, man, could you come and unlock this shit so I can get the fucking deodorant out? They got shit locked up. Like, yo, that shit is like, no lie. Wilkinson Boulevard Walmart is like fucking jail. It's crazy. Anyway, yeah, everything outside of the black neighborhoods, everything is there at your disposal. You know what I'm saying? If you live in the university area, there's no need for you to go down all the way down to Still Creek to go grocery shopping or to go shopping, period. Unless you're going to Premium Outlet Mall. But then, why would you do that? Because right up the street from the university area is Concord Mills. And that's just like the Premium Outlet, even better. So yeah, man, you know, it's widespread. It's spread out, you know, whatever way you want to put it. It's, if you live, say for example, let me give you another example. If you live in Lake Norman, you know what I'm saying? It just depends, you know what I'm saying? If you live in a fly ass house and you invite me up there and you like, yo, you know, I'm having this get together, this and that, so forth. I'm not even lying, yo. It just depends on how far up in Lake Norman you talking about. You know, if it's far up, I'm shit. You know, cause like from Still Creek to Lake Norman, it's gonna take me about 45 minutes to get there. I say about 30. Depends on traffic. I'll say that to be technical. So if it's not any traffic, probably about 35 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be real with you. I'm telling you, I'm bringing a night bag with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm spending the night. Fuck that. I'm not driving back. It's just that plain and simple. I just don't understand, like, when people talk about Charlotte, especially if they don't live here or they not from here, like, you be saying, y'all say a lot of stuff, it just don't be making sense. Like, Charlotte is small. I'm tired of hearing that shit. I wish, yo, seriously, next time I get in the car, I'm gonna tell my car that shit. and watch my car laugh like, yeah, because it's funny. My car is gonna laugh too. Like, yo, I wish that was true. I wish that was true. Because if it were true, then guess what? I wouldn't have to worry about putting gas in the car every other day or so. That's what you're gonna be doing. If you like driving around, or if you like do like let's say for example the gig apps such as like Postmates and Uber Eats and Lyft and all of that shit, you're definitely gonna have to watch your gas. Because those trips, you know, I did Postmates, you know what I'm saying? And if I gotta go back to doing Postmates and all the rest of those gig apps, I will. You understand? You know, shame in my game at all. You know, it's all about the hustle. It's all about making that money, regardless of how you make it. It's that plain and simple. But when I was doing Postmates, man, you know, I had to keep my eye on that gas tank. Because you definitely don't want to go out and be making money, and next thing you know, you count your dollars and you count how much money you put in the gas tank. You like, oh shit, I ain't make a profit. Because just shit is just so spread out. So spread out. Like Pretty Ricky, he lived right around the corner. No lie. He lived right around the corner, but it's still not for those that don't know, that's my bro. But it's still not like close. I say right around the corner, but it's not right around the corner. It's gonna take me a couple minutes to get to his house. Like everything is just spread the fuck out. And when people say, yo, I live in this place and that, it just depends. We can't be friends. I ain't trying to be funny for real. I ain't even lying to you. We can't be friends if you don't live like about 10 minutes away from me. Because I'm not driving way up over here and over there. Like Joe Sig, I'm cool with him. I ain't going to tell you all where he live and what area he live in, but it's a straight shot. I get on 77 and go straight up. It's not that much of a problem. You understand? So and then, you know, we get up every now and then, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like I see him like every 2 months or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a problem for me to get in a car and drive to where he at. And it's, you know, it takes me about 20 minutes. Not a problem. But if you talking about like, let's be friends, like friends, you know what I'm saying? You want to see me like once a week or some shit, and you live in like Huntersville, South Park ain't that bad, but now there's still the traffic and all that shit. Huntersville, University area, Lake Norman, Morrisville, and I'm talking about where I'm at, where I'm located at. Matthews, East Charlotte, and I'll come to the hood. Well, I ain't gonna say I'll come to the hood. I will if you got enough pull like that. You understand? Like I'll come to the hood if I know that I'm good there. Like I know I'm good because you good. But I'll go to the hood. So East Charlotte, even though I won't, because I'm telling you that it's just too far. Like from here to East Charlotte, shit. I gotta get on 77, go all the way up to 77, get on 277, which circles around Uptown, get off of East Independence and go all the way up. And it just depends on how far up you're in East Charlotte. Like, yo, you have to visit or live here or just overall experience Charlotte to understand where I'm coming from. Charlotte is really, really widespread. It's spread the fuck out. And I just, man, it's times where I'm just like, yo, why did y'all build a light rail again? Like, I think I read in one of the comments of one of these videos I did about Charlotte, and they were like, yeah, you know, we got you down it, and they was talking to me. You down in the light rail, you know, it's good that we had the light rail and blah, blah, blah. How? The light rail goes, it's one straight shot. That's it. One straight shot. Now, if you're talking about the other rail we have, which is, well, the light rail, which is one straight shot from 485 to UNC Charlotte, that's the blue line. We just got the red line a couple months ago. That's from Johnson C. Smith University, HBCU, up to, it crosses over East Independence. It passes by let me take it back a little bit. So it goes through Johnson Wales University, down West Straight Street, you know what I'm saying? Past the Spectrum, Center, Charlotte Hornets play at, past Presbyterian Hospital, and then it goes across a bridge on of East Independence, and it stops around Central Avenue. That's it. So I'm just being real with you. Nobody really rides the light rail like that. I mean, people do. Don't get it twisted. When I used to ride it, it was packed. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I'll put it to you like this. You can't ride the light rail and expect to get around Charlotte. That's not how it goes. It doesn't go around Charlotte. It goes straight through it. That plain and simple. So they plan on adding more lines to it, I think Charlotte to be straight in the next 10 to 15 years. Other than that, man, the traffic is ridiculous. It's spread the fuck out. So if you plan on visiting a friend, I got two cousins that stay in the university area, and we've been planning on getting up with one another since 2020. I'm not even lying. So if you plan on visiting somebody and that person stays across town or whatever, 30, 40 minutes away from you, I'll tell you to leave 30 to 40 minutes prior. Especially in the university area. If you like that real city-like feel, live in the university area. Straight up. It is like congested in that area. For real. Like, I ain't even lying. And I was born in New York. I've lived in New York. When I was a kid, when I was a teenager, when I was a young adult. And I went up there recently to do a video about, things to do in Charlotte. And I was like, man, I got to get the fuck out of here. South Charlotte is way more laid back than the university area. But yeah, man, I hope I helped you all out. Other than that, man, I want you to like, comment, subscribe. Definitely share this video. Peace.